The old woman was a familiar sight in the neighborhood, a tiny thing, slightly hunched as if leaning into a wind only she could feel, a drab scarf tied beneath her chin, a dark overcoat, no matter the weather, a worn shopping bag, shoes bought decades ago, sensible and indestructible. She spoke only when necessary. Her accent belonged to a country no one could name anymore. She did not need conversation. She knew her neighborhood better than anyone. She knew which shop stocked her preferred bread, which pharmacist worked Tuesdays, which tiles on the pavement were cracked. She nodded once to the old man at the newsstand each morning. That was sufficient. Beyond that, she was scenery. She spoke rarely. Her accent came from somewhere that no longer required explanation. She knew the streets, she knew the doors, she knew who belonged and who did not. Every cat in the neighborhood knew her. They watched her with unblinking trust. They cleared the path. No dog barked at her. As she approached, even the most anxious among them would grow still, tails lowering, then giving the faintest uncertain wag. The animals always know, even the lesser creatures, the rats, the roaches. There are borders in this world. Some are written, some are spoken, some are simply kept. No one complained of vermin, no one thought to ask why. Each morning she walked to the church, each evening she returned, 3 crosses, 1 genuflection, the last pew, always the last. She prayed in a language no longer printed in books. She gave confession in whispers. She paid for her bread in crumpled bills drawn from no bank anyone had seen. No one knew her name, no one knew her age, 70, 100, more. Her eyes carried weight without judgment. They had seen what must be seen. Her flat was small and close to the ground. Shelves climbed the walls. Books in alphabets that curved and fractured like old bones. Photographs of solemn faces. Icons darkened with smoke and time. A narrow bed. A small table. A single chair. Each night she sat at the window, watching. There are things that move only when unwatched. She did not permit it. Then, one cold November morning, she was not alone. Another old woman walked beside her, a similar coat, a similar scarf, the same careful step. They spoke in their shared tongue, not warmly, not coldly, precisely. They entered the church together. For 3 days they moved as one. On the 4th night, every dog in the neighborhood began to howl. All at once. Not one before the others, not one after. The sound rose and held, then stopped. The cats did not move. The light in the old woman's flat burned for 3 nights without pause. No one knocked, no one asked. By Sunday, only one old woman remained. She walked alone, 3 crosses, 1 genuflection, the last pew, always the last. She stayed until dusk. On Monday, the dogs no longer seemed restless. On Tuesday, the cats again cleared the path. On Wednesday, the butcher muttered that whatever had moved behind his shop had moved on. No funeral, no mourning, no announcement. The guard had changed, as it always does.